Good morning, welcome to this edition of Pronoia Mornings. Happy Friday. My name is RJ Lang. Today we're continuing to talk about perspective, and I'm going to go a little deeper today on Friday. Usually it's Failures Friday, but I do want to talk about my failure this week. Let's just get it out of the way. I've been sick all week. I've been dealing with a throat issue. I don't know what's going on. After we were looking at it yesterday, they were like, maybe it's cancer, maybe it's strep throat. And I'm like, okay, we'll just take a bunch of medicine and see what we feel like tomorrow. Today I felt great. I did a tribe core workout as well as on the bike. I did some cycling this morning and I feel fantastic. So happy Friday. Okay, so diving a little deeper, I want to talk about what is your makeup. So are you made up of genes, or which are made up of particles? Is this what you believe? Or do you believe that everything is made up of energy? So the Newtonian theory states that everything's made up of particles, right? So everything can be broken down onto protons, neutrons, electrons, right? And those are what make up the atoms that make up the world, correct? But new scientific discoveries with physiologists discovered that everything is made of energy. So depending on what you believe, I personally believe now that everything is made up of energy, and to get onto that sort of wavelength is a way of thinking. So how do you control the things that you create? So in a roundabout way, I know that I'm not explaining myself fully in the aspect of time, but what you believe is either it's made of particles and there's not something that you can do to control that, or that it's made of energy, and there's ways that you can manipulate the different waves, the change in the energy waves, in order to create things with your thoughts. So that's the point of this whole idea, is that your thoughts is your field, right? The field that controls whatever particles, whatever substance, the waves that are in your life. So this is a great idea because you can control your different thoughts, which is the waves, the energy waves that you put out there to create your life. All right? I love this idea, and what the new discoveries that have been shown is that they actually send off magnetic waves. So if you were to hold magnetic waves and directly put it towards your thoughts, it'll scramble your thoughts. That's what I've come to know. So what we can do is, in a positive thought energy, and when we decide what we want, when we cast out there our positive thoughts, we get on an energy level, we get on a magnetic field that we send out to the universe, which is all made up of energy. So if you think about it, so the things that you're seeing aren't actually things, they're actually just tight balls of energy on different wavelengths. Okay, incredible thought, right? So how do you change your thoughts in your life? That's the exact reason. You can change your thoughts and perceptions based on the different energy wavelengths that you put out. And I love this great idea, and I'm going to pursue it with all that I've got, because I think that is a huge testament to the law of attraction, right? Whatever you put out there, you're going to get back, right? Because it's the same wavelength. It's energy, right? So if I'm grateful for all the business that I'm receiving, all of a sudden I've been blessed with a lot more of this business, right? If I'm grateful for the great relationship that I'm having, look at that. In return, the relationship turns back to be great. So this happens in every aspect of your life when you start to align your beliefs, which is what you believe in, your faith, your physical makeup. You can even change that with your thoughts. Who knew? Okay, so try this out, right? Because what is there to lose, right? If you're wrong and you think that the world is made up of particles and your world is already created, then where do you have to go from here? But if you can change your world and you believe that the world is made up of energy and you can get on the different wavelengths, where do you go from here? You change your thoughts, you change your life, you create things that you want to be involved with. So give it a chance. You don't have much to lose and so much to gain. If it doesn't work for you, like it's worked for many, many others, then so be it. But if you test it out and test your assumptions and you end up being right, wow, you'll look back at this point as an aha moment like I am and say, well, there's something to this. I'm going to dive a little bit further and look into it and learn more about it and find out how to use it more to my advantage. And then you'll see yourself up here and bringing everybody else along with you, right? Because that's the idea of humility, is to bring everybody else to the understanding that you know when you decide that that's what you want to believe in. So that's what I'm doing here, and that's what the point of Pronoia Mornings is, to take everybody along with the universe that's trying to create a great environment for everybody. So it's not what I say or do, but the way I make you feel. I appreciate you being here with me today.